Hello, I hope that you are enjoying my lectures on macroeconomics. And in my several lectures, I explain some theories of consumption, the Keynesian consumption function, Fisher's consumption function, Franco Modigliani's life cycle hypothesis. And today, I am going to introduce the permanent income hypothesis of Friedman, Friedman's permanent income hypothesis. Before going into this lecture, I would like to say one thing. In the Keynesian understanding of the consumption function is that there is a current consumption and current income. If there is an increase in current income, there is an increase in current consumption. Okay. So this type of relationship in Keynesian's consumption function. In Fisher's consumption function, there is a two-period intertemporal choices. There is two periods, and income is divided between the two periods. So in the Franco-Modigliani life cycle hypothesis, there is a systematic variation of income, systematic variation in income. And Friedman, to some extent, depend on the life cycle hypothesis, but unlike Friedman's life cycle, Franco-Modigliani's life cycle hypothesis, he found two parts of income. He found two parts of income. In 1957, Friedman wrote a book, and there was a consumption behavior. And from that book, we found the permanent income hypothesis. According to Friedman, income has two parts. One is permanent income, another is transitory income. Okay. In another way, we can say that this is the average income, this is the average income, and this is the deviation of average income. This amount is the deviation of the average income. Transitory income is nothing but, for example, an individual got a lottery, and this is the transitory income. And transitory income does not influence the current income, does not influence the current consumption too much as the permanent income does. So Friedman's understanding of consumption function is as follows. This is the Friedman's understanding of the consumption function. Consumption is equal to small k is a parameter yp. This is the permanent income. Consumption is a permanent income, is a function of permanent income. So look, now this is the APC. APC is nothing but the average of consumption, that is the consumption divided by income. This is the APC, or the average propensity to consume. And dividing this C by Y, we get this. So ultimately we have YP by Y. Okay, so we have YP by Y. This is a constant. As far as the Keynesian concept is concerned, average propensity to consume declines as income increases. Okay, so Friedman says that average propensity to consume will decline depending on Y, and Y has an important part, that is the transitory income. if transitory income is greater than the permanent income, then APC will decline. If transitory income is greater than the permanent income, then this whole part will decline. Therefore, the APC will decline. But if transitory income is less than the permanent income, then APC will not decline. Will not decline. Okay. So whether average propensity to consume will decline or not, it depends on the transitory income. It depends on the transitory income as far as the Friedman's understanding of consumption function is concerned. Now I am erasing all this marking. Now, look, this is the permanent income consumption function. This is the graphical presentation of the permanent income consumption function. Along the vertical axis, we measure the consumption, and along the horizontal axis, we measure the income. Okay. This is the 45-degree line. This is the 45-degree line. This is the long run consumption function. This is the long run consumption function as far as the Friedman's concept is concerned. And this is the short run consumption function. This is the short run consumption function. This curve is the short run consumption function. Short run consumption function is similar to the Keynesian consumption function. We have found it in the absolute income hypothesis, where average propensity to consume declines over time. Okay. In the long run, transitory income does not have too much effect. So it does not affect the APC. It does not affect suppose we have shown you that YP, that is the YP permanent income by Y transitory income plus permanent income. Okay, this is the total income. So if in the long run, this whole part will increase at the same rate with the YP. In the long run, both the YP and YT plus YP will increase. So there is no decline. In APC, average propensity to consume. But in the short run, YT, that is the transitory income, may be greater than the permanent income. Transitory income may be greater than the permanent income. So when this type of situation will occur, then YP by YT plus YP will decline, and then APC will decline, and then APC will decline. And so in the short run, we have this type of consumption function, which is similar to the Keynes's consumption function. Okay, but in the long run, there is no such type of understanding that average propensity to consume will decline. Average propensity to consume is constant in the long run. So hope you have a clear idea over the permanent income hypothesis and how the transitory income play a role to explain the consumption function. Here is the role of the Friedman, who who introduced the transitory income to explain the consumption function. Depending on the transitory income, there is a short-run consumption function which is similar to the Keynes's consumption function, and there is a long-run consumption function. In the long-run consumption function, APC will not decline as income increases. So I hope that you have enjoyed this lecture. So thank you for watching my lecture. Thank you.